Welcome to Bill Moore Reacts, where the culture is at. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video, and comment. We're going to jump right into it. We got a law and crime video. Some crazy white dude and holding his kids hostage and beat up his baby mama or wife. I don't know. Let's go.
Put him down. Put him down. Put him down.
Everett! Did he have a gun? Yes. Tyler, back on up. Back on up. Get cover somewhere.
A Maryland man held his own children hostage during an hours-long armed standoff with police in Georgia, at one point using his own daughters as human shields. Investigators say Kevin McCardell barricaded his then 1-year-old and 2-year-old daughters inside the home as authorities swarmed the scene. McCardell was already facing an attempted murder.
Damn, look at his pupils. This dude is on some drug, I believe. Methamphetamine or an opioid or something.
Charge out of Maryland where he choked and beat his wife, Rebecca. Officials say after the attack, Rebecca and their 2 children moved to Georgia, where the abuse continued. McCardell was accused of beating his wife, including with a soiled diaper. She ran into the
Beat her with a soiled diaper? What the heezy?
nearby woods to escape his wrath and hid there for several hours before a relative picked her up. She then went to the sheriff's office pleading for help. Body cam video from the November 2022 incident captures her speaking with deputies as they try to determine what type of mind frame McCardell's in so they can rescue the children.
Is your phone still turned on? Yes. Okay. At this point, we're going to ask you to turn it back on. And try to have a conversation with him so we can see what kind of mindset he's in right now. Like, you don't have to tell us, like, regular conversation. If you want to know where you at, still say that you at your grandfather's house.
He doesn't know that I went to my grandfather's.
Where does he think you at?
I haven't talked to him since I
Oh,
left,
okay, so he has no clue.
So he just ran off.
Okay.
Me personally, I don't think that's a good idea for her to call him, but I mean, I don't know if they got any other options. Maybe another family member that he respects a little bit more, saying that he's already beaten her. I don't know.
If you were to get to El Cheapo, would you think he would come pick you up?
probably, or he would tell me to walk home.
He would tell you to walk home?
Yeah. When I got my head busted open, he made me walk home at 3 o'clock in the morning from the hospital barefoot.
I don't know. Some of these cops aren't as smart as they should be. I think his dad or his mom maybe or somebody should call him.
So did you guys try to get him and he...
No. We're working on.
Baby, we're not gonna. I told you we're not gonna do. We ain't gonna make no moves yet until we know.
Call him,
How we
just see what
doing?
kind of mind, so we can hear what kind of mindset he's in. Just, you ain't got to tell him where you at. You ain't got to tell him to just talk to him. Whatever you
He's
want to say.
persistent and she wanted to just say you were at, get that art. She wanted to say she was at Papa Dinky.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, and he, I mean,
Yeah, just tell him anyway. I just
Because
want to
he
see what
knows
kind of
all that
mindset
stuff,
he's
he
in.
knows
Before we get there, what do you think he's going to say, or how is he going to react to her calling? Leave that in the comments right now before you see the rest of the video.
The deputies then plan to record the conversation if McCardell picks up the phone.
I think that if I had to predict, I think it's gonna get worse maybe.
The walkie-talkies are going to play in the background.
Nope, everything's turned off.
Okay.
You mind if I say something?
Yeah, you want me to put it on speakerphone?
Unaware authorities are monitoring the call. McCardell picks up the phone.
Hello?
yeah, where you at?
I'm with my grandpa Dinky.
Then minutes later, another deputy's body cam captures the moment they're able to get McCardle back on the line, as the children can also be heard in the background.
So are you in a better mood now? I'm not acting like a child.
Hey, how'd you get there?
My grandfather sent somebody to pick me up. No.
After he hangs up again, the deputies then try to find ways to get him back on the line.
Because he feel like, he said, how'd you get there? She said, my friend had sent somebody to pick me up. He said goodbye and hung up and
Do you think that he knows?
he probably thinking. He's probably thinking like, okay, well, but
He probably knows because the police showed up, and who else was gonna call them besides her?
if you normally call back when he's talking to you, he hang up on you.
Yeah, at this point, we just start begging him. I mean,
Yeah, like, what would you normally do?
I mean, sometimes I call him back,
Well, baby, you
but
do.
sometimes I ignore him.
Okay, let me
Okay,
explain
well,
something to
sometimes you know him. That
you. In this situation, whatever you normally do
if you didn't,
to get him to talk to you and change his mind or put him in a better mood, you do that. Because you fighting right now. You fighting right now.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to try to get him to say.
It ain't a thing of getting to say nothing.
What
Just
do
keep
you
his
think
ass
will
on the
calm him?
phone. Do whatever you gotta do to calm him down and to ensure him that everything gonna be okay. Even if you gotta say, you know, I wanna come home, I'm probably gonna get, I don't know if I can get him to bring me home, if you can come pick me up. You know, your grandstand sergeant, it's cold, I don't wanna walk, can you come get me?
hey, say, Papa Dinky, can you give me a ride? And he could say something. And here, Daddy here, so at least sort of collaborates your story too.
Because he tries to talk to me anyway, he's not there.
He's texting.
Then McCardle's wife says she's getting a text from him.
Daddy, you can say,
What you say?
Oh, he said, I don't believe you because you always lie to me, and whoever picks you up, you probably F them. So.
That's what he's thinking about? Wow. That's insane, man. You got your two little kids. One, you're holding them hostage?
Oh,
That's
I don't
crazy.
care. I'm gone. Have a nice life. Your kids will be waiting for you. Goodbye. And they say, goodbye forever, Rebecca. I wish you loved me, but you don't. Never did. Take care of yourself and the kids. Goodbye.
Wow.
The deputy then steps outside to let the others know McCardle's current mind frame.
Hey, he hung up again. Now
This cat ready to kill himself over some female that he doesn't trust. But, like, this is the mind state of a lot of men in America. They feel like if they can't be with a woman that they're going to take their life or try to do something to make her feel guilty. This is insane, man. And I just hope that those kids don't have to witness their dad killing himself.
he's texting saying, you go be with whoever's picked you up. You're probably f***ing them. Take care of your kids. I'm gone. So he might be trying to bail.
Hey, be down and watch the house.
I think what she should have texted back and said, hey, I'm with my grandfather. You can talk to him, in order to let him know that she's not with another guy.
Once back inside the station, deputies are still finding ways to get McCardle back on the phone to safely bring him in.
So you can say, well, you hung up, but Papa Dicky sent Christy to come get me because he didn't have a ride. So Christy came, and you can say, Grandpa, do you think
Christy would give me a ride
Do you
back?
think Christy will take me back home? If Grandpa says, I don't know, she might not have no gas, and you can say, well, you think you can come get me? I want to come home. I want to be with y'all.
Yeah.
Make him feel like you want to be at home. We need to get him out of
And
the
hey,
house.
hey, and Daddy, you could even be like, hey, well, I got like $1 or something. We can get just enough gas. Maybe you could even meet us halfway. Or just at this point, we're just trying to figure out, make him feel safe enough that he's willing to leave that house for a second.
But if he leaves the house, he's going to take the kids with him.
Baby, if he in a car, we can. You know how many cars we got out here?
Yeah.
You know how many cars we got? We got at least 10 sitting out there, waiting to get your baby.
Even, hey,
At least 10.
they're already they're gonna be around. They'll watch him load the car and everything.
Exactly.
So, like, when they
We
see
just
the
got to
right
get
moment,
him out
make
the
sure-
house.
Yeah, we just gotta get him out the house.
Okay, wait, he texted some more. He said, the kids will have the phone. I'm walking out the door now, so...
That's out there.
And
I think he's trying to see.
it'll be off at 12. The kids will be... I don't know, I guess...
He trying to see how far away are you really.
I'll have the phone. I'm letting them watch a movie, and I'm walking out the door, leaving goodbye. The kids will have the phone.
Then members of the Burke County Sheriff's Office head over to the family home, which according to local reports is not too far from the sheriff's office. Once deputies arrive to the home, they make an initial approach of the house, confirming McCardle's inside with the young children. Then they decide to turn off the lights to the squad cars before approaching the door again.
You know what's shrewd about these police cams is a lot of this stuff is never on the news. It seems like they only put stuff on the news that makes black people look bad is what's crazy. You never see a lot of these cop cam stories on the news.
The deputy can be heard banging on the door several times before McCardle finally responds. Authorities then pretend they're looking for McCardle's wife.
Sheriff's office, we're looking for Rebecca. We're looking for Rebecca.
Why would they do that after he was saying that he was going to leave? I don't know why they would do that. They should have just been a little bit more patient.
Rebecca Cruz. All right, can you open the door for me? Open the door for me.
Hey, Mr. DeLuge. We got a report that the female was in trouble here. We need to check and see if she's all right.
There's no female here. There's only 2 females here, me and my 2 daughters.
All right, well, open the door and let us look. We're not going anywhere until we make sure she's not here.
Who?
Wow. So that's how they decided to handle that situation? I don't know, man. Like, I believe that they could have been a little bit more patient in their approach. They kind of jumped the gun. That was like some stupid ass shit to do.
He's in right now. Like, you don't have to tell us like regular conversation. If you want to know where you at, still say that you at your grandfather's house.
He doesn't know that I went to my grandfather's.
What does he think?
That's insane. So let's go here and
Bail.
Hey, be down, watch the house. He might be leaving.
Once back inside the station, deputies are still finding ways to get McCardle back on the phone to safely bring him in.
So you can say, well, you hung up, but Papa Dinky sent Christy to come get me because he didn't have a ride. So Christy came, and you can say, Grandpa, do you think
Christy would give me a ride
Do you
back?
think Christy would take me back home? If Grandpa says, I don't know, she might not have no gas, and you can say, well, you think you can come get me? I want to come home. I want to be with y'all.
Yeah.
Make him feel like you want to be at home. We need to get him out of
And
the house.
Hey, and Daddy, you could even be like, hey, well, I got like $1 or something. We can get just enough gas. Maybe you could even meet us halfway. Or just at this point, we're just trying to figure out, make him feel safe enough that he's willing to leave that house for a second.
But if he leaves the house, he's going to take the kids with him.
Baby, if he in a car, we can. You know how many cars we got out here?
Yeah.
You know how many cars we got? We got at least 10 sitting out there, waiting to get your baby.
Even, hey,
At least 10.
they're going to be around. They'll watch him load the car and everything.
Exactly.
So, like, when they
We
see
just
the
got to
right
get him
moment,
out
make
the
sure-
house.
Yeah, we just got to get him out the house.
Okay, wait, he texted some more. He said, the kids will have the phone. I'm walking out the door now, so...
That's out there.
And
I think he's trying to see.
it'll be off at 12. The kids will be... I don't know, I guess...
He trying to see how far away are you really.
I'll have the phone. I'm letting them watch a movie, and I'm walking out the door, leaving goodbye. The kids will have the phone.
Then members of the Burke County Sheriff's Office head over to the family home, which according to local reports is not too far from the sheriff's office. Once deputies arrive to the home, they make an initial approach of the house, confirming McArdle's inside with the young children. Then they decide to turn off the lights to the squad cars before approaching the door again. The deputy can be heard banging on the door several times before McArdle finally responds. Authorities then pretend they're looking for McArdle's wife.
With the knowledge that they acquired, I think they should have been a little bit more patient. For them to react like that is not a good thing. They got information that he's trying to leave. What she should have did, she should have texted him and told him, hey, I think the police are on their way. I know you got a warrant. You should get up out of there. Just leave the kids or whatever. Get up out of there before they get there. He would have tried to run without the kids.
Sheriff's office, we're looking for Rebecca. We're looking for Rebecca. Rebecca Cruz. All right, can you open the door for me? Open the door for me.
Hey, Mr. Deloach. Yes. We got a report that the female was in trouble here. We need to check and see if she's all right.
There's no female here. There's only 2 females here, me and my 2.
How would they get a report without her confirming or somebody calling in? That dude ain't stupid. It's
All right,
crazy.
well, open the door and let us look. We're not going anywhere until we make sure she's not here.
Who?
Rebecca.
I don't know no Rebecca.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Open the door and let us check.
I don't have to.
You do or we'll get it knocked down.
See, they're giving up too much game right now. That's too much ego and not enough finesse. I don't know, these dudes don't have no training, obviously.
You can't knock it down.
Yes, we can.
There's nothing going on in here.
We've got a report that a female's in trouble, and we want to make sure she's not.
There's no female in here, and I'm not letting you in.
Okay.
The only 2 females in here are me and my 2 daughters. And I'm telling you, you kick the door in, you're threatening my family.
Okay. Well, you can either come out or we're going to smoke you out, one or the other.
And I'm telling you, you keep threatening my family, we're going to have a problem.
No,
I'm telling you, there are no women in here. The only 2 girls in here are my 2 daughters.
All right. Well, if that's the case.
George Deloach, my name is Shane Everett, and me and my 2 daughters live here.
Okay.
There's no woman in here.
All right. If I get George over here, he's going to open the door and let me in.
He can't let you in.
He most certainly can. It's his property. All we want to do is make sure there's no female in there. As simple as that.
After giving a fake name, McArdle goes silent for a few moments.
Mr. Everett? Mr. Everett?
Yes, sir.
We're not going anywhere until we check to see if Rebecca's here.
There's no Rebecca here.
That's what you're telling me, but I can't see that.
The deputy then says he'll wait all day. Minutes go by and McArdle, who is still referring to himself as Shane Everett, tells the deputies to come inside. Then what would come next would shock everyone. McArdle finally opens the door, but he's armed and holding his young children.
Mr. Everett.
Put him down. Put him down. Put him down.
Everett!
Away from me and my daughters. You want to
Did he have a gun?
Come on, get a gun.
Yes.
Get out.
Tyler, back on up. Back on up. Get cover somewhere.
Apparently you got a gun. Back up. Get out my house. I'm telling you. Get out of here.
Watch out. Hey, he's pointing out the door.
That's crazy. They could have stopped all that by just being a little bit more patient and having his wife talk to him.
McArdle then fires
get
off
him
a
up out
couple
of that
rounds at
house.
officers. Authorities beg McArdle to put the children down safely, but McArdle says he's not backing down until they leave.
Let me get in my car and get the fuck out of here.
Keep that clear. Keep that clear. You ain't going nowhere.
Look, let me get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy. They never had these stories on the news. If it wasn't for these cop cams, we wouldn't even know half of this stuff took place.
And there ain't gonna be no problem.
You put them babies down.
Like I said, back the fuck off. Let me get my car and drive off, and I'll put them out.
Let a black person steal some chicken, that's gonna be all over the news.
Other than that, you ain't coming nowhere
It's
near my
crazy.
daughter's car.
You ain't coming out with that gun.
I'm coming out with everything I got. And I'm gonna get in that car, and I'm gonna drive the car.
You're gonna die here tonight, buddy.
That's fine with me, then. I don't give a fuck. You threatening my fucking family, my daughters, and then you gonna fucking shoot at my daughters?
That's a shame that them kids had to witness all of this trauma. You know, they probably gonna be affected for the rest of their life by this.
Fuck you.
Hey, all units be advised, he does have a long gun. He's barricaded the door.
He's making a lot of noise to the backside. Somebody can get on the back.
He's barricading the door.
Y'all, he's gonna be barricading the door. Also be advised, he had the children in hand, so just be cautious.
Camel.
Did you tell him to notify SRT?
According to the incident report, deputies returned fire at McCardle, but he barricaded himself inside the home and fired off a third shot. While authorities tried to persuade McCardle to come out of the home,
I ain't gonna lie, if he was black, they probably would have shot him with the child in hand. That's how crazy this is.
another deputy's body cam captures officials warning nearby neighbors to get out of their homes to avoid the gunfire.
It's very important, sir.
Authorities then get in contact with McCardle's father, who explains on the phone why his son is acting so reckless.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. You said you had somebody coming there to talk to him? Because the children in the house are his children, and he's really pissed off because y'all were shooting at the house and put a gun in my granddaughter's face. And that's why he's freaking out.
Yeah, yes, sir. Are you talking to him?
Talking to y'all, and then it turned into this mess.
Okay, well, we were trying
to keep. Go ahead.
I said we were trying to talk
I
to
can
him.
barely hear you because we're on three-way.
I understand. We were trying to talk to him. The units at the door was trying to talk to him. And he didn't want to talk to us.
In any case, the shooting into the house and trying to get into the house needs to stop. I'm trying to get him to calm down and talk to you all, and everybody just needs to stand down a few minutes here and
Is he?
figure this shit out.
Yes, sir. Is he on the phone with us also on three-way?
He's on another phone. I got two phones in my hand trying to talk to both of you.
So we just want to work all of this out peacefully.
All we wanting to do is work this out peacefully. That's what we want. That's our end goal.
Sensing the situation could erupt again, the deputy does one final sweep of the nearby homes to make sure all neighbors are safe. He returns to a trailer he's knocked on before, but this time the neighbor answers.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm Lieutenant Barnes with the Sheriff's Office. Who's all in here with you? Can you and your other friend, we've got a situation going on in the apartments up front, and we have to evacuate everybody. Is there any way you and your friend can leave this area for right now?
No, because we work in the inn.
I understand. If y'all can actually pull down Southside Road right here and take a left, your other neighbors are sitting down on that end.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
They eventually safely vacate the home. Several minutes go by as negotiations continue to get McCardle and his young daughter safely out of their home. Minutes later, the special response team can be seen as they're ready to take over the negotiations. The body cam video ends shortly after. According to local reports, the SRT negotiator spent several hours speaking to the erratic McCardle while he threatened to kill law enforcement. McCardle eventually came to the door, and that's when the special response team deployed a distraction device where McCardle, with his children still in hand, pointed a handgun at authorities. One of the special response team members reportedly fired his weapon, hitting McCardle in the leg. He was eventually taken into custody and later transported to a hospital before booking. Altogether,
that's cap. The body cam did not stop at that point. But yeah, that shows that they are not prepared for certain situations. They should have been a lot more patient, knowing that that man had them kids in there, those innocent kids. What do you guys think? Make sure you comment and let me know what your thoughts are. Make sure you like, subscribe,